Hello, and welcome back to more Lobotomy Corporation. Um, Last time we had like a relatively uneventful Kessid, what's it called? Suppression? I think it's core suppression. I think that's the word I'm looking for. Howdy, Agent Alonso. Glad you can make it. Don't worry, you're not a clerk. You're an aide. You're off to the side. Also, I just noticed you can see part of your name next to the artwork. Let me just get the game on screen. Should be good now. Yes. Alright. Left off on day 38. However, the agenda for tonight is just rolling the abno machine. I think I was just on the screen. I could have checked, but I think I'm like 70-ish% done with the abnormalities. And I think for the true ending or good ending or whatever, I actually don't really know what it entails. I think we're expected to see all of the abnos, full clear them, and then finish this seed of light or whatever. Do the core suppressions for each Sephirah. If I sound like I just woke up, I kind of... I don't know how, but I fell asleep. I feel like the game's a little quiet. Sorry. Crank it up. Okay, there we go. Okay, so nothing immediately concerning at the moment, right? Probably want to fill up welfare, though, now that we're done. Ooh. Did we have deaths? I don't remember who we used to have. Well, actually, welfare is like a good place to work, though, if you have a good armor. Which I guess by this point, everybody has a good armor. I think we had Yum Yum over there. We have Yum Yum. Yum Yum? Oh, we have Yum Yum here. Sure. We had Diva over there as well. However, Diva is now down in Extraction. I believe Extraction is both disciplinary and welfare buffs at the same time. Yeah, offensive and defensive capabilities. So, I mean, everyone here, we'll just leave them there. Boy. How do I get rid of this? There we go. And I guess we have room for one more. Priz. No, I feel like we need Priz up there for Blue Star. I'll move Delilah back to welfare and Michaela as well. What's the bonus for being in here? Just all stats up? I mean, it's not bad. It's not a bad place to work either. Who has a really good weapon? Yeah, sure, my legally distinct clone. Although I might just send them all the way down here. So they have to work for consecutive days, right, to get the buff? Or for the buff to extend? I think that's how that works. We're probably gonna repost soon, so I don't really want to make anybody. Oh, wait, Tomato. You're an okay unit. You're also okay, Tasha. I think there's someone I forgot to train up a little more. 1 day, 3 days, 5 days. Oh my goodness. I didn't realize it took that long. I hope memory repoing doesn't reset that. Enjoy, your stats are okay too, I guess. Dang man, I forgot how everyone has at least He rank armor it up. You can take your Zayans, you can take your Teths. I'm not interested. Everyone's He, or more importantly, WoW or above. Some of these stats I feel like could be better, but with the decent gear they have on and the good units that it, like, there's at least a great unit stashed everywhere, right? Yeah, everyone here is like pretty good. Maybe here less so, but I mean, how got a WoW upgrade? I think this department is fine, missing one person. Sure. I'm not used to Gem Miner rocking the sound of a star. Who are the two, oh, it was Ayan and Bong Bong. Okay, I was gonna ask who are the 2 mimicry set users, but no, we got them. I don't think we had any new ego. All the WoW is associated. Oh, we're missing a censored weapon user. What's the requirement for censored? Probably like 5 red. It's 5 red. This feels like a weird... Nah, I feel like she needs a gun. A gun or a magic wand, okay? I love the sound of a star weapon. Because it's long range, white damage. Is anyone dead? I have so much Aleph rank gear, I don't know who to give it to. You know what? Mobby Nerd. He doesn't have 5 red, I'll just pay for it. Bang. I'll even pay for this, why not? I'm feeling generous. What else am I gonna use the lob for? Don't get me wrong, Exuvii weapon, pretty cool. But... Where's Mobby Nerd? There we go. I mean, it's just a better weapon. Black rank, or black damage, I imagine? 15 to 30, and then you heal off of it. I'm almost certain. Recover 40% of damage. Oh, taken, not dealt. I don't remember any deaths. Okay, it's just that we have too much Aleph rank gear and not enough units to rock the Aleph rank gear. That's 35 to 50, but very slow with a long range. What is, what's the weapon Michaela's rocking? It's Hornet, right? That's 7 to 8 red. But is the speed faster? Oh, very fast. Okay, no. I like the idea of that. What an awful problem to have. I don't have to... I just have all this money with no one to give it to. All this good gear, but no one to give it to. I mean, what's the requirement for Exuvii? Just level 4? You want this? You're not level 4. Sorry, Haru. You know, don't get me wrong. I like the, I like Big Bird. Oh, 25% chance to make the target more vulnerable to black damage. Ooh, that is kind of cool. That's kind of cool. But what if I just gave him this? No fancy effect on Exuvii yet. Oh! Oh, hell no. Oh my god, I didn't know that part of Exuvii. Hot damn! Yeah, I definitely want 2 of those. I think I can even have more of them, because I feel like the max was 3. But we must have lost one along the way. Alright. I think that's everything for the most part dished out. I highly doubt you can wear the... Wait. I highly doubt you could wear the lamp, right? Fortitude 3, Prudence 3. And now you... Anybody? Do you want this? Sure, enjoy. Alright. Let's begin. I did before what? Sorry, I was yapping and wasn't paying attention. Okay, so we have a new Abno. It's just a mist. It's just a bit of radioactive dust. Judging by the... Is there a way to tell? Okay, so this is Teth, right? I remember him. Oh, you knew the effect of the Exuvii weapon before, but yeah, okay. I definitely forgot. So this... I guess you can't tell until you work with it. Like, I thought maybe the length of this bar meant anything, but I guess not. Alright, let's just get it out of the way. Lizzie... vampires are probably immune to radiation, right? Let's go with Insight. Well, it's white type damage, and that's not a lot of boxes. That's key. Many employees are dying under the cognition of O-03-88. The longer Lizzie stays, the worse the situation becomes. This better not be a died later kind of thing. That's a lot of boxes, actually. That might be WoW. Yeah, that's WoW if it's negative 4%. Excuse me, Eyelet. Did Lizzie always have bags under her eyes? I'm assuming she did. Also, no quests or anything to do? Wow! What a weird workday. Well, I mean, we do got a few boxes. When the work result was bad, the Clyfoth counter lowered. When the work took more than 40 seconds to complete, the Clyfoth counter lowered. Well, I don't know how much Clyfoth you have, but we're definitely fast enough. How about we send in Ayan? White seemed decent, like maybe like a 60 or 70% success rate. Stacking negatively, of course. I don't remember the little descriptor for this guy, and they won't tell me anything, right? It was a strange phenomenon. It was a phenomenon in and of itself. There was nothing within the unit that could be detected with the naked eye. Okay, well, the easy way to tell is if Ayan has bags under his eyes. Okay, we're good. Lizzie just always lacked sleep. Relatable, am I right? What do you mean, zany pillar? What has my legally distinct clone been doing this whole time? I think we'll do it one more time. Well, one off. I wanted to see what the current Clyfoth was. I guess it's fine. It's better to buy this. The facility and its employees will be unable to detect the abnormality in any fashion when it escapes. Therefore, the manager must manually locate it and directly order its suppression. Huh. So it just has to be gone. Like, it won't warn me. Kind of fascinating. I hope it's not one of those ones that has, like, if your stats are too good, its Clyfoth counter will lower it. Basically, only you can see it. Fascinating. Because I'm special, or... Probably not. Well, that's a good work. I doubt its Clyfoth is lowered at all, unless it is one of those stat-checking ones. Which I hope not. Which one tells me current Clyfoth? Is it basic or escape? Do you remember, Alonso? Current is basic. Okay. Cool. Dimensional refraction variant. Excuse me. And I'll save for the escape information. You can see current. Not 2. This thing is WoW rank. I'm assuming probably has like 2 Clyfoth. Did this thing always have 1 Clyfoth? Wow. Due to the cognition filter. Ah, interesting. That could lower Clyfoth. Did it say that normal? No, only when the work was always bad. In that case, we could probably afford doing it one more time. What's his name? What's the guy? The stealth game guy? Sam Fisher? No. Tom Clancy. It's got the Tom Clancy visors. I kind of like it. That would have looked really good with Yukari's old set. Although maybe the colors would have clashed. Due to Army and Pink being pink. It is Sam Fisher, okay. But Sam Fisher's from Tom Clancy games. Something like that. Keep sending Lizzie in. Splinter Cell, Tom Clancy, Sam Fisher. There's a lot of names here. Okay. Considering the negative hit here, this will probably be the last time we work with it, this meltdown. We're just looking to work with this Abno, right? Like, I can end the workday afterwards. Maybe grind up some more boxes with old Melting Love at the end of the day. I guess in that case, I should probably start merking people in Central. I'm not happy to do it, but it's a dirty job. Someone's got to do it. Okay, yeah, probably don't want to work with this thing again right now anyway. 21, I can buy 3 of these. I'm assuming white is good. White is good. Red is a little less so. Yo, Alonso, is this thing a trainer? Because that's not that bad, all things considered. Because it's only... The Clive-Up only lowers when it's bad. I guess the problem is... You have to have a really fast work speed. Okay, maybe not a good trainer after all. And I assume we're done with Void Dream. I got a whole bunch of boxes. I didn't even bother buying the gear. Not that it matters, it's Teth. Looks kind of funny though. Deals light damage, so it's only good for training improvements. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that's how that worked. Been a while since I thought about training people. Yukari, you must talk to your dog. Wait, I keep thinking that you can select it from here since it's right down the hallway, but that's technically central. Okay, until the next meltdown, I should merc some clerks. I'm sorry. That looks like olive. Not anymore. Is that Korean? Sorry, I can't read it. Bro, for a second in my peripheral vision, I thought this was a Plants vs. Zombies zombie head. Okay, I reckon that's about it for clerks that'll wander in there. Save the rest of my bullets. In that case, just want to get all the energy we can. I could work with the bees, but I don't think it'll matter. Oh, Delilah used to be here, but... Or sorry, not... Diva used to be here. I guess we'll have Yum Yum take over MOSB duty. Oh, it's definitely not that one, though. It's like Insight or... Instinct or Repression. Don't enter with... don't stub your toe. Don't get a paper cut. It lowers his Clyfoth. Not that he's like that big of an issue if he breaks free, but still. I think I was leveling up Katya, right? Through Galaxy Kid. Since her stats were a little lacking. Maybe. I don't want to leave her in the hallway until we figure out whatever meltdowns we're going to get. Or, not meltdowns, but... What's the word? Ordeals. Jesus. That's actually a surprising amount of damage. Okay. You fully healed? That looks fully healed to me. 72% success rate seems fine to me. 67, you know? That's not quite passing. I think it probably varies from school to school, but we didn't get, like, letter grading in my school. It was just numbers. And 70 was the bare minimum for passing. I have no idea what it's like nowadays, though. Apparently, people are getting graduated that don't even know how to read properly. But that's not really for me to talk about, I guess. The next one work will start the meltdown, so I should probably do a little White Star. I guess it doesn't really matter who. But the only thing that's gonna melt down is down here. Perfect. Send in Lizzie again. I'm not sure I'll be able to take her seriously with the Sam Fisher visor, but you know. Green Dawn, that's doubt, right? Why were we created? Why were we born? Or whatever. Envy? Doubt? I don't know what stage of grief or whatever the hell Green Dawn is actually. Okay. That is so silly. I love it. It's an invisible hammer, but the handle's not invisible. 4 of them though. 4 of them, and they're WoW rank, and they do pretty decent white damage. That's not bad. Short range is a little to be desired. So I'm assuming there's probably no ego suit, right? Because that would, you know, probably would look like you're not wearing anything. Okay, let's keep sending them in. No suit. They did the same thing with censored. So I guess that would make for an awkward ego armor. Okay, even though this was the work that started the meltdown, it still gave the negative hit. So I should have actually worked with something less important, but it's whatever. We're just looking to get all of this thing's gear and then end the workday. We got no quest at the moment. So what do you think, Hakma or Bina? I think you said Hakma previously. And I think Bina, we have only one quest left, or we're close to the end with her. I won't lie, I'm kind of worried about what her core suppression is going to be. Alright. Whoever has the best chance, it's Lizzie. That's everything bought. That's everything bought. Well, I mean, if there's only a weapon, I actually won't need to grind this thing as much as I thought. I said we should memory repo and then start focusing on picking good abnos to build the departments if there's no new tool to pick. Okay. If there's no new tool to pick in this department, right, we're not going to memory repo today. We should finish today, see what we have for pickings, and then restart. And then I guess start anew in either Bina or Hakma's department. And build it so that there's less annoying things in there. Oh my god, Sam Fisher. Splinter, sickle cell. Sure, I'm gonna send that to Matt later. That's his character, Lizzie. Hey, now, in my infinite wisdom, I clicked the wrong one. Let's do that again. Okay, I don't like working with Alephs if they're -12. So send it over here. Honestly, we should just focus on this. Was it some max life health too? Yeah, okay, this thing is having the day of its life. Question mark. I'm not even sure if it's alive, actually. Mark of the Beast. Excuse me. I ate, like, way too much today. My grandpa wanted to go to, a buffet place. It was delicious, but damn, dude. It's been like 6-7 hours, and I still feel like a balloon. Okay, so how much are these weapons? 46. I can buy half of them. I'll work with it one more time. Okay. Oh my god, look at that low FPS Porcubus. That low FPS Yin. In Dark Souls 2, when you use the binoculars to, like, you know, look off into the distance, the enemies would get real chunky like that. Work with this one more time. Yukari's just not the same, man. I mean, I get it. We work with what we can, but I'm just so used to her being in that army in pink armor. I mean, black. Oh, right, now. One day a question crossed through my mind. Where do we come from? Where do we go? Etc. Okay, I want to say there's no liabilities anymore. Everyone is strong enough where I don't gotta worry about them. If we're all like E rank and above, there's no way anyone should be dying to a Teth rank doubt. So these are born from Bina's department? I was really hoping there was like a whole lore associated with these guys. I wanted to learn more about the ordeals. Like the clown flesh parade. The robots. Where did we come from, Cotton Eye Joe? That makes that have a completely different, I guess, meaning. I'm not gonna send that. There we go. Oh, jeez. Very laggy. You just deal red, right? We'll just save the trouble. I'm sorry, fellas. No, you look too happy. I'll give you a red bullet. There we go. I mean, like, surely, right? Surely no one's gonna have trouble with doubt. Oh, did I forget welfare, or did Homeboy give us the slip? Oh, Central! They sometimes spawn in Central, right? No? No, yes. Yes. Ah, well, there's a clerk death. Unfortunate. I'll just send the people from here, no? Although I think they're waiting in a hallway. Is he walking to his own death? He is. Nice. Unfortunately, the ordeal simply being impurities that arise in the abnormality extraction process is simply the only answer about them. But clearly, there's more to them, though. They're robots questioning why they're given sentience. They're clowns spreading their flesh carnival. Ah, that's so unfortunate, man. I would like to know more. Okay, okay, well, back to it. Almost done with this thing. Oh, whoops. I guess there was still a doubt somewhere. I mean, it's dead now. That wasn't enough bodies for MOSB, right? No. Okay, we're good. Mazb. Alright, going back in, Lizzie. We'll get those hammers. It's a good thing we can see the handles, otherwise no one would know if... Like, how would you take inventory of invisible weapons? That sounds nightmarish. Just making sure I hit the right word. Is there a Cotton Eye Joe abnormality? Probably not. Although, I mean... I was gonna say we have some, like, fairy tale ones, but no. Look, the song talks about him teleporting or some shit. I don't know. Okay. I wouldn't be too surprised. I can send Ikari in one more time. That's the wrong one. Please do not anger the dog. I feel like my go-to one should be insight. Like, if you were to have a chart of what the most common work one is for, it would like be red and white, and then lesser would be purple, and then even lesser would be pale, or not pale, repression. Like what the most common work types are. Eva? Are you, sorry, Yum Yum? Are you fully healed? Was I going crazy and seeing my units in the in the Clerks last time. I mean, that looks like Hallen. That looks exactly like Olive. That looks like, oh, I forget his name, but we have him in the reserves somewhere. That was Michaela with blue hair. Okay, doing pretty good. And I think we're officially done with this guy. No, I think we're very slightly off. That's fine. Ain't no problem. I may take a quick break after this workday just to go get some water. So remind me, Alonso, we're going to check what the item Abno available is. We do have one reroll. We got one d6. And if there's nothing, we just memory repo. Since we would have nothing to do. But we are going to finish the workday. I had 2 agents who wound up in disciplinary together that were hired entire weeks apart, and they were almost clones, which I didn't realize until I took their ego gifts off to look at them. Oh wow. It kind of makes me think of Vera and Michaela, who I don't know exactly how far apart their creations were, but considering Michaela just looks like Vera with twin tails, they're related. The brother and sister. Put the tool and go from there. Alright. Sounds good to me. There's only one meltdown again, surprisingly. Blue Star. Isn't your max Clive 3? No, it's... Whew, got scared. I didn't want to hear the bells? What was it? Is there like choir singing, or... Like if you're weak-minded, you hear the sound of heaven or something? I don't really know what this thing is or why it's made out of feet. Okay. Either way, it's just mental corruption. Number does actually scale with the number of departments that actually can melt down. Oh! Okay, that's kind of funny. So since we're completely done with course suppressions in the middle there. Huh. Interesting. Don't want to work with any more of the Alepps. I guess I'll just work with this one more time. Well, probably not something fit out here. Hang on. Excuse me. Just talking while yawning. Oh, Katya's the magic bullet user now. Yeah, fair point. Sure. So you're just a trainer, right? And she's gonna have to work only with you? I never watched it, but this hairstyle makes me think of like old animes like Speed Racer or like OG Gundam or something. I think Amuro Ray has hair kind of like that. Yeah, 45 across the board. You will initiate this, so we know, so we can just see what the meltdown's gonna be. It's the red shoes, which I believe is fine, as long as there's no one weak-willed. Temperance level 2 or lower should not work with red shoes. When the work result was normal, the Clive counter lowered to the normal probability. When the work result was bad, the Clive counter lowered. Say that 10 times fast with a high probability. What the whoa? How's it going? Very good. I might come back later tonight with some art, by the way. Sorry, I know the screen's blank for a little bit. Oh, aren't these guys pale damage? I mean, it should probably be fine. What were the other things about red shoes? I mean, it's fine. Your thing is red, right? Yeah. Whoever has the highest success rate, I guess Lizzie. We've only seen these guys once. They're like sweepers from the back alleys or something, right? The slums. I have not seen them in some time. I imagine we're probably fine, though. Hey, they're the only Indigo ordeal, from what I remember. Wait, How are they? I thought these were people from, like, the slums. What are they doing as an ordeal? Which are born from being as the... I don't know. Oh, they deal black, not pale. Oh, then that's fine. That's fine. I think the only thing weak to black right now is Exuvii, and those fight from a long range. They won't immediately murk my clerks, right? I mean, worst case scenario, we can just death ball on MOSB. Although, we've left some corpses behind, right? I don't know if those little eyeball chunks count, but either way, Diva, I'd like you to walk past them. Start sweeping. Okay, didn't count. Nobody die up here? Nope. I guess I just think pale from their blue color, that's a lovely, like, cobalt shade of blue, by the way. It's real good. Maybe not cobalt. Definitely not like cerulean though. It's a nice dark blue. I think we're done messing with these. I mean, I could just stockpile some boxes, but we're probably not gonna see this thing again. Kind of a neat gimmick that it can only be seen by the manager. I think my facility is pretty manageable. If we don't get enough boxes here, we'll definitely get it when we're done with the sweepers. The custodians. That sounds much less threatening. No disrespect to the custodians out there. I mean, I'll take any kind of work at the moment, but nobody's hiring me. Quick update on that. I'm 8 job applications in and still nothing. Waiting on answers from 2 more. It's getting pretty grim, honestly. One more time. Yeah, I definitely don't think we're gonna get enough boxes by then, but should be fine. Everybody is relatively strong and has at least someone relatively strong in their department. Maybe here they're all just kind of average, but even then, average with WoW and P rank gear is pretty good. Okay, sorry, on instinct. Funny, he said the thing. No, on autopilot, I started working with dimensional refraction variant again. Remind me to read the lore on that. I imagine it's gonna be kind of just cryptic. Sorry. Not get enough sleep. Delilah. We're looking to work with the big ticket Abnos. Golden ticket Abnos. What was the thing with the golden ticket? I've not seen Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, but that's what that's from, right? I did say that was the only answer about ordeals, but once you learn about the extraction process you can make some inferences. Okay, but I'm struggling to find where that info is dispensed. Maybe during Bina's questline. Ooh, we should probably have someone sweep up that body. I mean, if MOSB breaks free, depends on where he runs to. If you had a unit that was just so fucking OP, could they live the rabbit raid? If you had someone that was just fucking unkillable. Maybe, maybe not. I've seen the rabbits at work. They do pretty good jobs. Not that I want to try. It's Yum Yum! Look, I'm not seeing things. That's Yum Yum. I guess my Yum Yum's a little more cautious looking. But That's yum yum. Or maybe maybe I'm just going crazy. It doesn't really matter what we work with now. Well, we need 12 boxes. Gotcha. Do you want to work with this thing? Well, I did say we should try getting a few more melting love thingies. Sure. Just to build up some boxes. Worst comes to worst. Okay. No more clerks running around? Nope. Damn, that's a lot of boxes. I think we'll only work with it one time, so I don't have to deal with the sweepers. That is a lot of boxes, man. You're staying in here, right? There you go. You're in quarantine until the slime's gone. Okay. Well, we could work one more time, right? Yeah, okay. Nothing more. Nothing more. I keep forgetting that once you have the mark, your success rate goes up, I'm pretty sure. Even though she has the -6 thing, she's still getting a great result. Okay, that's like half of a weapon, right? A quarter of a weapon, half an armor. Something like that. Alright, we're done. Some level ups. And we're good. Alright, time for everyone's favorite part of the show. Although it's just for an item, Abno. Oh, fuck the train, dude. All my homies hate the train. I'm gonna re-extract. It's all just the same. I don't know if, maybe there are some item Abnos I haven't picked yet, but, So whatever. I'm gonna just pick Theresia. Seemed kind of like simple. Something about a teacher or something? Professor. Pick one, let's fair point. Sure. Oh. Shortly after I was born, I questioned myself daily about the significance and the managing of my creation. Or the meaning of my creation. Then you handed me... Okay, we've read this. See ya. I don't think it truly matters, right? Because we're just gonna memory repo. Yeah, not in the slightest. Okay. I feel like I've gotten the hang of it for the most part. The Gebra suppression was just a straight up trial by fire. Sorry, the screen might go blank. I'm lowering the audio. And there should do it. I'm getting the spinny wheel, like the program's hanging thing, so I'm not touching anything. I wonder if there was any hints in here. No, right? It's just talking about enkephaline. Expand the department to level 5. Alright. Thought we were gonna memory repo. Right? Just right away? I don't see any reason not to. There's nothing to work towards. I bought all the 4 hammers, right? Yep. Okay. Gonna have to make Eyelet again, but that's fine. The current abnormality completed Eagle will still be saved. Would you like to rewind to the memory repository? Yes. I feel like the A gets like a Jimmy Neutron brain blast and then just wakes up like a week before. That may be the first time anyone's thought about Jimmy Neutron. And no, I think I've seen some memes. I haven't seen this show in like 20 years, but I've seen some memes. Whenever I think of Jimmy Neutron, I think of that really shitty PS2 game. Nicktoons Unite, I think. It looked like the coolest thing to me as a kid, but actually playing it was a slog that I didn't even bother finishing. It was like Danny Phantom, Jimmy Neutron, SpongeBob, and someone else teaming up in a 4-player brawler. Brought my Let's Stats back up in Discord, thank you. Just go ahead and make her right now. What's with the broccoli hair? Don't want to hire a zoomer. There we go. Okay, I need to tab over to Discord. Give me a moment. I know the screen's blank. Give me just a moment. Okay. Oh, okay, we're gonna decorate them. Here they will be. Eyelet. 22, 23. Fantastic. 250, 10, 114. That'll do. 3505. I love her. I really need to do more Corp art as well. I keep using the old one from the old facility. 06. And of course. Wait, do I get my lob balance back every time I repo? Because I swear I just spent some previous workday. Alright. Welcome back, Eyelet. Oh goodness, do I have to dish out Ego Gears again? Oh, good lord, I need to dish out Ego Gears again. Okay. Fair enough. Screen's gonna be blank for a little bit. Pardon me. You can type the numbers. Oh! I didn't see that. SpongeBob most likely what, Jenko? Oh my goodness. Okay, let's get the important stuff down first. Prismia is White Star. I think Gem Miner as well. Because he didn't like the Mimicry set. You know, beggars can't be choosers, but I guess I'll allow it. Yukari, unfortunately, we lost her gear. She'll be joining Delilah. Speaking of Delilah, she needs her weapon. Yum Yum got upgraded to Smilin' Bodies. Diva, of course. MOSB. Joy, I think we just gave her some here, whatever. Oh, the crossover Nick game. That or Timmy Turner. It's called Nicktoons Unite. But yeah, it was SpongeBob. It might have been Timmy Turner, yeah. Because it was SpongeBob, Danny Phantom, Jimmy Neutron, and I guess Timmy Turner. I can't remember. That game was garbage, though. From what I remember. Maybe it was fun if you played it multiplayer, but I didn't have a multi-tap back then, which was the thing that you needed to have 4 controllers on the PS2. I eventually got one from my brother, and that's how I played Digimon World 4 with my family. Which, garbage game, but surprisingly fun with family. Oh, okay, we don't have anything there. Timmy, Jimmy, Danny, and Bob. I don't know if I like calling SpongeBob Bob. I know that's his name, all right, but it don't feel right. Bob. Okay, Lizzie, I believe you got upgraded to Justicia. Legally distinct clone. I think Bong Bong up here got Mimicry. I don't remember who had the other mimicry. Jinko, you got upgraded to Exuvii, I'm pretty sure. You've gone 2 whole grades up. From Teth to... Wow. Oh, good lord, I'm gonna have to do this every time? Oh, no. Well, if we want to survive, we should probably make sure people have good gear, huh? Well, I already know Islet. We need to slaughter somewhere. Sure. If we make it day 41, we won't have to do it again, but I won't be able to... That's bad, though, right? Or for some reason... I don't know what the problem was last time when we took Flesh Idol. Where we almost ruined everything. Okay, we have the censored weapons to give out. Gold Rush is Islet. My girl. Oh, wrong weapon, sorry. And the armor is actually... Wow. Gold Rush. The Golden Road. Why can't Islet do Golden Road, huh? Kill half my facility accidentally. Oh, your mind is stuck on the fact that we were repeating over and over so we could finally get the previous missions and core suppressions done first. Well, in that case, why don't we build like a really easy Bina or Hakma department and then save on 41? Because days 41 to 45 will be working towards the last 2 core suppressions. Okay. So why don't we build a good department that has things we don't really need to worry about? And then just save them. So I don't have to remake Islet every time. That would help, huh? Okay. Still a lot more gear to dish out. It's fine. Maritza, I know you are the Cobalt Scar user. That's what I've said. Alright, gotcha. I don't think you mentioned anything about locking in on day 41. I don't know who the other Exuvii is. It might be Mobby Nerd. Doesn't have anything. We'll also give him Censored. Okay, I'm gonna have to give him the stats. This is fine. I'll pay for it all. Mobby Nerd's my boy. Okay. I don't know who had the other Aleph weapon. It was not Michaela. And I don't think Vera has the stats for it at the moment. Oh, goodness, I can't remember. Let's just dish out the moderate gear, the mid-tier gear first, and then we'll decide. Tomato, you want this? Sure. You can also have the suit if you want. Arang I had given Knight of Despair, or the sword sharpened with tears. Odeli, you definitely had some better gear. We'll give you Hornet, I guess. Hornet weapon as well. I don't think that's what she had previously, but it's whatever. Actually, I think she was the other Knight of Despair armor user. Your stats are good, right? 5, 4, I'm assuming 4 and 5. You can have it then. Who am I to separate a set from its weapon? I believe Katya we'd given Magic Bullet. And the armor is He rank. The weapon, oh no. The weapon and armor are He rank, right? No, the weapon is WoW, the armor is He. Okay. I do find that a tad confusing. I think it works. I think it looks good. And I prefer to dish these out first. Are your stats good, Hallen? No. Are your stats good? No. I know yours aren't. We have some good units out here, though. Was it Candy Missile that became the... You know what? I think she deserves it. It's because of her that we beat, Gebra, so... I'm gonna give her the other mimicry. It's only fair, right? Okay, I'll just go down the list. Elena, your stats are middling. You should at least wear something he rank, though. That you can wear. Sure. It's an upgrade from Teth. Can't complain, yeah? Dorothy. 4 red. I don't know, I feel like you'd look good with Sanguine Desire. Desire for blood. Emma, you're also using Teth gear, so why don't you have Galaxy Kid? Dakota, you're 3 across the board. I mean, whatever you can wear, really. Being weak to black type damage is a bit of a... I think you might have also finally changed Hao's weapon. Oh! Yeah. Is he even... He's not even deployed? No, he is. Because he had Singing Machine, which I'm just tired of being worried about him dying. So yeah, I think he deserves something... what's the word? I can't think of the word. WoW rank instead of, wow, his armor was Teth that whole time. I don't think this is what he was rocking. I mean, sure. We have a Spore armor to dish out. Hey, Matt. How's it going? You missed it. Lizzie had gotten a Sam Fisher Splinter Cell night vision visor. But that was before the memory repo. I took a screenshot of it. I'll send it to you later. Okay. Still got a lot of gear to dish out, sorry. Hopefully everything goes well. Oh, Solemn Lament is... Wow! Okay, even though the armor is he, it's another one of those weird situations. That's fine. Helen. Sure. Solemn Lament. You're weak to red, but you look badass as hell. Tasha. I mean, you're rocking he rank stuff. That's fine. Immaculate drip, indeed. Just a kid looking ass. I mean, everyone in this department's pretty decked out. I feel like Vera... We'll give him the full Hornet set. Hang on. Yeah, that looks good. That just looks right. Emma, you upgraded to he. Actually, your stats are deserving of WoW. We'll get you something. Who was the other Crimson Scar? I don't remember who took over the second Red Riding Hood set. Definitely not Discord, though. I don't remember. That's fine. I mean, with stats like these... Sure. Why not? That looks pretty sick. Your stats are to be desired. May, you're another 5 across the board. Although Temperance looks like it's pretty low. Just going by the numbers. You deserve some drip. There you go. That also looks pretty good. Yumi, you're also decent. Prudence is a bit of a letdown, but that's something that can be worked on. We don't really have a whole lot of WoW rank stuff to dish out anymore. Sure. How about you be one of the... Oh god, I can't see it. I mean, I guess that's the point. Is there anything special about it? To see this ego, one must thoroughly concentrate. You can ignore the ridiculous advice that you can see it with your mind. It may be in your best interest to calculate the radius when you swing, given that it is invisible. Many employees have sustained injuries from erroneous calculations. I mean, it makes sense. Although when you're weak to black type damage, prefer you use a ranged weapon, but probably be fine. Can you rock this? Sure. Anyone with good justice need a weapon? An ego suit, anything? Weak to black type damage. Weak to white. I feel like there's less white damage out there, sure. Let's see. Teth and he. Your stats are quite nice. Gaze is good, right? Yeah, just normal for everything. Sure. We'll even give you the thingy. Where's it at? The gaze weapon. You can have it too. Although, aren't your stats are really good as well. I feel like you're more deserving of WoW than some of the other units, but we'll make do. This has good resistances. Would you say 1.0 is good? It's not weak. It doesn't resist, though. Like, actually, the Letitia armor is kind of legit looking at it now. Wow. You can have the Letitia set then. We'll dish that out to someone else. Summer. Sure. It's better than some lower armors with better numbers by virtue of being higher rank. Yeah. Yeah. Fair point. As long as everyone's at least somewhat decked out. I was gonna say dished out. Sanchez, can you even wear any of this stuff? I think you can. No fancy effect? Nope. When your stats are this bad, though, you're probably better off with a ranged weapon. You can be the other Letitia. It looks pretty nice too, actually. Susan, you're good. Jenko's rocking Exuvii. Piper, you're another new hire, but sure. Is Sanguine good? Yeah, it's good. We have a few more of these weapons to dish out, actually. Sure. We have a lot of Discord weapons to dish out. Oh, Haru. Ooh, you need to be... What's that? Temperance 3? What rank was the invisible hammer? Oh, they're already all dished out. Never mind. Okay, well, still. Why don't you wear Life of a Daredevil? I think the armor's actually Teth, so we'll just give her one of these. Why not? That looks quite nice. I know I'm saying looks nice, like looking good matters in this hellhole, but, you know. I think you'd want to look good if you could. I know that Christmas armor is he rank. But something about it just, This just doesn't look like strong armor. But I guess it's fine. I think that's everyone accounted for. I guess we should fill any empty slots. Oh, Shale and Brooke. Yeah. In that case... Yum. You can come over here. Brooke. Lizzie. And then whoever has a good armor. Sure. Yeah, sure. I just wanted to open up space for Sheo and Ruby. I love the ugly Christmas suit. Do you also love ugly Christmas sweaters? So I got nothing against them. For some reason, I can't remember after all of the memory repos. I think I owe these to some decent treatment. Oh, whoops. I paid for a little too much there, but that's fine. Let's give them some decent weapons here. Give them both the Discord weapons. Why not? But not the Discord armor. I'll give the armor to Sheo and Ruby. Sure. It's got good resistances, right? It's... Oh, what? This whole time, I never realized Frost Splinter was weak to red. Huh. That should be fine. Looks good, too. Alright. We're finally decked out. For the most part. Let's begin. Well, this is just going to be a regular day now, right? There's no new Avenos or anything to do. So we're on day 36. Yeah, no missions. We only have red shoes down here locked in. Okay. This will be easy. It's Monster Hunter Rise. Well, I say that, and then next thing you know, they're gonna throw a bunch of crazy shit at me. Like, oh, it's Gem Miner. They do Prismia. They're both rocking the same set. Oh! I'm sorry, Joy. You may as well be naked in this facility without any kind of armor on. Michaela's no. I was gonna say cousin, but no. Sure. Oh, did I move Yum Yum? I guess I moved Yum Yum. Yeah, she's over in Bina's department. Fair enough. Why was that middling? Is a good result only 26 and up? Wow. That doesn't lower with any probability, right? No. Okay. Got me worried there for a moment. Y'all already know. Just gotta work with the Aleph and WoWs to speed this process up along. If I've already seen and cleared about 70% of the roster, is there anything really cool that I haven't seen yet, Alonso? Because I feel like lately we've only been seeing, what, like he rank stuff? The sheep was even Teth rank. I mean, mean, I guess interesting doesn't necessarily have to be cool. But I feel like there's not much left to look at. Like, maybe we've even seen all the Atlefs already. Although I don't know that for sure. Okay. -12. -12. -8. So the only thing that can melt down for a while is just going to be the red shoes. It's kind of funny. I'll leave him at -8. -12. In that case, gotcha. I'll work on your justice. I might send Eyelet up here too, because her with the gift is really nice. Not the token, but the actual gift. We have a decent amount of boxes here. I need to go sicko mode on any clerks right now. Just melting down the red shoes, and I believe it doesn't matter who works with the red shoes. Yum yum. She has a surprisingly low amount of HP for having 5 fortitude, by the way. It's a little strange, no? Amber Dawn. That could melt some clerks. I might be better off murking some of them. This dude's hair is crazy. It's like one of those old Japanese paintings. Like, I feel like they always have like these kind of swirly thingies. I don't know the word for it. Sure. Sorry about this, fellas. There's one donator Abno I really love, and if I counted right, there's 10 new non-donator Abnos you haven't seen yet. Okay. 10 in total, so 11 in total. That's fine. %75%. Okay. How zoomed out can I be? Leaves a bit to be desired. That inside don't open. We'll have her work one more time. It's not helping my amount of energy at the moment, but, you know. You know, I just realized if a ordeal spawned in here without me realizing, Katya would friendly fire a bullet hole through everybody. It's a little scary. The giant mound of decayed flesh does not care for attachment. Definitely don't want to misclick that. One thing that thing cares about is attaching more dead bodies to itself. And it's disgusting. Okay, I think I really need some water. I'm gonna take a quick BRB. We'll deal with Amber Dawn when I get back. MOSB only wants one thing, and it's disgusting. You're damn right. That's kind of what I was going for. Thank you. Glad you picked up on that. Okay, 2 more works. I'm gonna hit a quick BRB. 2 minutes tops, probably even less, honestly. Howdy, I'm back. I feel much better. Not gonna lie, I was feeling like a dried up plant there for a little bit. Okay, window capture. Lob Corp. There we go. Okay, we're about to have Amber Dawn, which could claim some clerk lives. Well, we'll just tackle it and see what the situation looks like. They're done with for now. They're also done with for now. Doesn't necessarily matter what we work with then, I guess you. Something like inconsequential. The red shoes. Wow, Lizzie has a surprisingly low success rate for that. Yeah, yum yum. Okay, no stragglers. Okay, Katya's already back up here. Galaxy Kid? I was kind of worried, like, of, actually, yeah. You're not wrong. We'll do that instead. I was worried of Katya friendly firing, but as long as I keep it in view, it should be fine. Like, just in case the worms spawn here. I guess if we're gonna get our bullets back anyway. The perfect food. Perfect meal. Excellent substitute. Alright. Surely none of my units are gonna die to some teths, right? Surely. I'd send just Matt, but then the clerks would get friendly fired. After I spent all that time kitting them out with key and WoW rank gear. I don't think anyone has singing machine weapon anymore either, so don't gotta worry about self-damage either. I like the weapon, I like the idea of the weapon, but... Oh, wow, the sweepers again already? Okay, I feel like this should be cleared up any minute now. They're kind of like annoying to attack as well, because they're constantly jumping around. Oh, good job, guys. I thought I sent people over there. Maybe I canceled it accidentally. Alright, let's use our rabbit vision. Oh, there we go. Homeboy's not dancing again, so we're good. Alright. Everybody's good. Looks like it. Well, considering how many boxes we have, we're probably gonna see the sweepers. Not that it's the end of the world or anything. I think I'm gonna bake a pie soon. I meant to bake some pumpkin pie around Halloween, but I never got around to it. I was missing like one ingredient or something, I can't remember. I think I'll bake some more pizzas soon as well. Attachment. Gotta make sure I know what work I'm having them doing. Lives of my clerks depend on it. Evening, Rave. How's your day been, man? I'm thinking pumpkin soup myself. Can't say I've ever had. I love pumpkin flavoring, though. My favorite ice cream of all time, will never change, is the pumpkin pie blizzard from Dairy Queen. Oh my god, it is delicious. If you have a Dairy Queen near you, try the pumpkin pie blizzard. It's only available for another month. I've been looking for an excuse to head over to Dairy Queen, but I haven't really found one in a while, I guess. They are a little expensive. We're on Pumpkin Hill. You ready? Yeah. You know it, bud. You think Knuckles would enjoy a pumpkin pie blizzard? Kind of doubt it. He doesn't seem like an ice cream or sweets kind of guy. Yes, I first had the pumpkin pie blizzard back in like 2010 or something. It's been a long time. They only have it during October and November, so grab it while you can. Not sponsored, by the way. I love that thing. What was I talking about the other day where Prismia was saying, "Are you sponsored?" I don't remember what I was talking about. I think we were like just bantering about chips or candies or something. Which I've been fiending for. Been thinking about picking up like a... kind of craving chocolate. Thinking maybe a Snickers bar or something. I really considered picking up Crunch. I was actually kind of surprised. I thought Crunch had peanuts in it, but it's actually like bits of rice, which is kind of strange. Definitely adds crunch to it, but You were talking about Wingstop earlier. Made me buy some for dinner. Nice. What flavors did you get, my man? Lately, I've been going with original hot and either lemon pepper or garlic parmesan. I get 3 and 3 because it's only like $11 for 6 wings and fries and a soda. And they have those, at least mine does. They has that nice fancy soda machine. I don't know what it's called, but it has like a LED, or not LED, but it has like a screen display where you like a touch screen where you click what type of soda syrup you want it to make. And they have Mellow Yellow. I love that stuff. I don't really see that thing in cans or bottles anywhere, but you can get it through that. So that's what I always get. Again, not sponsored. Do gem liner. Cajun, hickory, barbecue, and garlic parmesan. That sounds good. I like, I also really like the mango habanero. It's a bit sweet, though, for my liking, but it's like the second hottest flavor they got. And then the hottest flavor they got, don't even bother. It doesn't taste good. It's called Atomic. And I love spicy, but at that point, it's like you're sacrificing good taste for heat. I've eaten it before. It's hot. I say this as a man with pretty high spice tolerance. But what's the point? What's the Reggie Fils-Aimé quote? I think it's something like, if it's not fun, what's the point? If it doesn't taste good, what's the point? We got 2 more until the sweepers show up. I don't know how many of the... I've only fought the sweepers once, maybe twice. So I'm gonna slow it down and make sure everything's good. I guess we'll just have Katya work with old Galaxy Kid. If it's not fun, why bother? There you go. Good old Reggie. Didn't he move over to GameStop or something? And then we never really heard from him again. And I've not really been enjoying Nintendo under Doug Bowser's reign. They started going the Sony route of censoring games. Says the guy that plays a game that breaks his balls like 10 times per stream. I mean, as of late, it's been pretty smooth sailing. I say that as we're about to fight a kind of rarer ordeal that I don't really remember how it works, but I mean, I've been enjoying LobCorp. Okay, Katya, you'll be the one to initiate this. And we're now going into slow speed. Indigo Noon, the sweepers. When night falls in the back streets, they will come. Oh god, did they bring bodies in? Or was that, maybe that, all that mulch was there already. Okay, so your He rank, I thought they were WoW for some reason. The Noon of Indigo, black type damage. Let's see. I mean, Dakota's weak. Oh, there's like some, I think you've told me before, it was either pork or Alonso that told me that they have lifesteal, but the lifesteal doesn't work. It like goes in reverse or something. Bowser did step down though, and now some woman has taken his place. Don't know too much about her though. And yeah, Reggie is GameStop now, unless something changed. Oh, I hadn't heard about someone else taking over after Doug Bowser. It's Yum Yum. Okay, I think everyone's probably fine. They're He rank, so it's a little worrisome, but everyone is at least He rank. Okay. Are these ones accounted for? Yeah. 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 I could probably have Matt solo these guys. but we'll send everybody else. That'll probably be quicker. Okay, using rabbit vision. There's 3 in central, apparently. And 3 in safety. I think we have the safety one accounted for. Where are the central guys? Hmm? Am I blind? Said there was 3 sweepers in central. Well, something to keep in mind. I misread the map again. Okay. Information. Okay, so check, 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 check. There's only 4 batches of them. Check, 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 check. Okay. I know for sure I don't have to worry about those guys, but everyone else I'm worried about. You can have some shielding. Yikes, man. Her shield just broke. I'm gonna dish out some shields here too. Why not? The workday's already almost over. Ah, she just went crazy. I tried. Could have been a distant relative of Yum Yum. I think that's the lady that I let go. Okay, I'm a little worried about the ones over here. What is this stink cloud? Okay. Ah! Okay, it looks like Yumi took some damage, but that is weak to black type damage. Let's use our rabbit vision. 1. Okay, that's the last one. No deaths. Okay, they did take a beating, but they handled it. Oh, I've got a class to take, so I'll be in the background for now. Alright, see you, man. Good luck. I think someone might still be going crazy. Yeah. You do white type damage? You do. Oh, I can't have them interact with the clerks? Nope. I'm sorry about this then. Thought I could snap them out of it. Okay, we're almost done here. Maybe get a level out of this. Why not? That wasn't as bad as I was expecting. The fact that there's only one Indigo ordeal kind of like immediately not tenses me up, but has me leery. We'll work with her one, or we'll have them work one more time. Nothing else doing at the moment. I don't know. Look, you're being too needy, bud. Ego gift would be nice? No. Alright, let's end the work day. Never mind, we're actually some boxes short. I can't read, apparently. As long as we get at least 9 here, we'll be good. Alright. Easy does it. No gift, no gift. Such is life. I can't make Numercraft to work. I wouldn't know. Hey, she jumped up to level 5. Wow, 5 Justice? From just working with Galaxy Kid a handful of times? Wow. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. I didn't know it'd be that easy. Okay. Time for everybody's favorite part of the show. Picking the monstrosities to add to the facility. Censored. Little Prince. Little Prince, I don't have his weapons anymore. However, F-02-70. What happens when the black swan wakes up from dreaming of a white swan? Earth to Alonso. Is this good? Do we take this? It's something new, at least, so this is one of the 11 I haven't seen yet. I have no idea what Numacraft is, Janko. I'm assuming it's one of those science-y mods. I'm just a humble bee farmer, alright? Sure. There are some abnormalities that are just... I never want to see them again. The roulette baby insta-death thing, awful. And the train to hell, awful. No, thank you. What's his name? The Scarecrow is also pretty annoying. From Wizard of Oz. If anyone that is remotely smart enters the containment unit, he wants to rip their brains out. Damn, man, I kind of want some Wingstop now. I think we'll do one more day and then I'll call it. Might be a little short of a stream, but I generally like to aim for 2 hours. We'll see. I'm waiting on confirmation from Alonso. I think 70 is workable, but take Prince to be safe. I remember Prince being a little annoying, but I could use those weapons. It's more WoW rank stuff, so sure. Okay, we've read this one a number of times by now. Alright, are we doing Bina or Hakma? My hands are up like I'm doing the absolute cinema meme. You're the one picking here, Alonso. I just want the good ending. Whichever you want, but be enough for now, I guess. Fair enough. I'm like actually threatened when I look at her now. After we know what we know about her now. I guess if her and Gebra fought one-on-one without all the other stuff she pulled, I guess Gebra would win in that situation, but even if it was through underhanded means, she still beat Gebra. Alright. I kind of want to draw tonight, but I could maybe do that tomorrow. Maybe an art stream. What? You mean you don't like having a Sephiroth who killed several others, including 2 Sephiroth? Yeah, I just don't. Might be a controversial take, but I mean, she kind of scares me. Okay, I don't think we need to add anyone over here. Oh, we don't have Ayan anymore. That's why I couldn't figure out who to dish out some of the gear to. Ayan was a viewer from last week. I mean, if he shows up again, I'll remake him. Because I don't remember how he wanted to look. I maybe should have taken a screenshot of that. Well, either way. Let's begin. Okay, so we may as well grind up another set of Little Prince stuff. But I don't remember how he works. It's kind of weird. Oh, what lovely wind chimes. Except it's severed human hands. I never noticed that there were heads on the bottom of it. Pretty gross, honestly. Okay, that's a lot to take in. Let's see here. The Clyfoth counter decreased after 3 non-insight works were performed in a row. 3 non-insight works were performed in a row. Okay. So red, purple, or blue 3 times in a row is bad. Employees who worked with the Little Prince had a chance of being infected by its spores. Send them to work with other abnormalities regularly to counteract complete infection. When the work result was bad, the Clyfoth counter lowered. Honorio, who constantly worked with Little Prince, showed signs of acute pain in the containment unit after that. Tissues similar to the Little Prince emerged in their body, and Honorio began to transform into the Little Prince-1. The Little Prince attracted an employee to its containment unit when its Clyfoth counter hit 0. When the alert employee entered the containment unit, the same phenomenon as... Okay. The Little Prince attracted an employee to its containment unit when its Clyfoth counter hit 0. When the lured employee entered the containment unit, the same phenomenon as described previously occurred. When suppressing the Little Prince, please pay attention to the spores that are released from its body upon death. Those spores will cause sustained mental damage, and employees who panic from the spores may attempt to enter Little Prince's containment unit, which should be immediately stopped. Okay. Well, Insight's like his worst one, but if we're like WoW and LF rank, I don't think it really matters. So, employees who worked with the Little Prince had a chance of being infected by its spores. Send them to work with other abnormalities regularly. Basically, anyone who works with it should be sent right after to work with something else. I guess we'll just... Little Prince Red Shoes? I mean, it's back to back, right? Let's see. It didn't say anything about, like, oh, if you do Insight, you die. But it is his worst. Well, second worst of the bunch. So the Clyfoth kind of lowered after 3 non-insight works were performed in a row. We'll just send someone in for now. I mean, they're all gonna be fine. It is WoW rank, though, so the negative modifier is gonna keep stacking. We'll do, what were the numbers? 55, 55. Okay. Sure. Yum yum. And I have the little log here. I'll even expand it a bit, so we can know who last worked with what. Charismia. Gem Miner. Are they visibly marked with the spores, or is it just like a, I hope you kept that in mind kind of thing? Blue Yum Yum. No, not quite. Okay, it's not like a you infect other employees kind of thing. Let's do this. Okay. Hey there, Delilah. Go work with the Judgment Bird. Oh, I forgot to give Joy armor again. Whoops. Whoops. And I guess we'll just send in Diva. She has the better chance. Yukari. Okay, so Yum Yum. Yum Yum worked with Red Shoes. Is her face? What is the gift here? Mouth 2. Okay. Nothing there has the heavy breathing. Snow Queen has the howling wind, and the Little Prince has the wind chimes. I had all 3 together in Kessid's department. Actual sound hazard. What, you don't like this? I mean, I at least like the sound of wind chimes. I don't like the look of these wind chimes, but I like the sound. Okay. gonna send Yum Yum in again. So she worked with something else. I mean, be on the safe side. I'll have the next work be insight, so whoever has the best chance, I let. Since the Clifoth counter lowers when you do non-insight work 3 times in a row. That does sound pretty annoying. Actually, what was the other one? Snow Queen. Well, I can almost recreate your situation there. It's a good thing my hearing's damaged. Alright, Islet. Sorry, you gotta be quarantined. You gotta work with the shoes immediately after. Although, I guess you could heal first. You don't have the ego gift anymore. Good. Good enough. Just a rank thing. It'll be fine. Okay, those are good. How has Diva not gotten the MOSB gift? It's like 4% now, right? Or is it 2? 2. Okay, never mind. That makes sense. Okay, next one to work will initiate a meltdown. But she's like one of the only ones I've had work with MOSB, man. It's surprising to say the least. Look at Islet. So pretty. I might hide that, because I like her little triangle mouth a little better. No offense. I mean, anyone else? Considering how easy it was to work with Galaxy Kid. Look, they're triplets. Not really. Mobby Nerd, I think I paid for all your stats. Tomato. Tomato, you could use some work. Sure. He's 45 across the board, right? Yeah. I feel like Tomato needs a gun. Okay, Meltdown is just the red shoes. Sure. And we worked Insight with Little Prince, right? Repression. Oh yeah, Insight, directly after Yum Yum. Okay. Doesn't really matter because all their stats are maxed out. Oh, you know what? Yum Yum's Insight isn't done. It's at 4 instead of 5. Oh, Lizzie's Instinct isn't done either. Huh. I'm gonna send Lizzie in there to do Instinct. Although when the work result is bad, the Clifoth counter lowers, right? You know, I like the wind chime noise. I don't like the fleshy noise. Hello there, over on YouTube. How are you? I'm also streaming on Twitch. Okay. I mean, 63%'s not bad. Let's see how that goes. Green Dawn. That's, Doubt again. That's easy. Just some robots with spike arms. Priz. Gem Miner. What Abno you have right now? We got Little Prince back after a long time. I'd lost his weapons and his armor over time, but I got him back. I got him back just now. Okay. So, with Little Prince, you have to work with something else immediately after. So I'm setting them to work with the shoes immediately. Right now, all of my core suppressions are done, except for Bina and Hakma. We just did Kesid. I do this every Tuesday. We just did Kesid core suppression last week. And we did Gebra suppression the week prior. Let's see. Oh, dude, yeah, Judgment Bird with the Justicia set? Hell yeah, man. Might be the best looking armor in the game. Okay, what happened just now? We did Yum Yum working Insight with Little Prince. We'll do whatever has the best success rate now. Sure. And Yum Yum did work with something else? With the red shoes, yes. Okay. Alright. Apparently you can't work with the thing multiple times in a row. I'll have someone work Insight with it after. I've never seen him break free, actually. Or if I have, it's been so long that I can't remember. Diva, you're the only one that works with this guy. I hope I clicked the right one. Yes, I did. Yukari, your dog needs some attention. Don't get me wrong, this is a dog. You think we could keep him trapped? Like, this thing is, like, constantly growing more and more intelligent, right? And it could end the world if it breaks out or something. But what if we just kept it complacent, thinking it's a dog? Also, who worked with, Little Prince? Yum Yum, so she has to work with red shoes. Fair enough. I feel like that's kind of gimping my my energy production. That's fine. Insight is Prismia over here. I had to click Insight. Yeah. Right now we're trying to make a good department for Bina, so I can lock in the next repo day. Memory repo. This is Delilah. We'll abstain from working with him. Okay, I think we'll work with Little Prince one more time. I won't have it be Yum Yum, though. Whoever has the... Well, it has to be Insight, though, because otherwise his Clyfoth counter will lower. In that case, I'll wait for the thing to reset. In the meantime, why don't we see the weapons? 48 for weapon and armor. Or armor. I'll take the weapon. Alright. Since I beat Gebra, we have an extra armor and weapon from everything. Well, the next two Abnos should go in Hakma, actually. Okay. Fine with me. Don't think we've seen Hakma in a while. In that case, I think we'll have Diva work with MOSB. Do you think the guy in the MOSB storyline actually killed it? I mean, like, they don't stay dead forever, right? These Abnos. But he goes out with a grenade. Okay. Tomato. Which stat am I working on? Fortitude. Okay, this is gonna activate Amber Dawn. Okay, we're gonna slow down. This is doubt. Where do we come from? Where do we go? Sure. Sorry, fellas. Gray Hatsune Miku, you get to stay. I don't enjoy killing the clerks, contrary to belief. Send in everybody except the magic bullet user. This is just doubt. I doubt it'll kill anybody other than a clerk or two. Oh, I was about to check the rabbit UI, but found him. Was there one in welfare? I think there's probably one in every department. Let's take a look. No. Yes. Yes, everything else. And maybe Bina. Yeah, Bina. Oh, homeboy, you chose the wrong department to spawn in. You don't belong here, homeboy. Okay, that's 1, 2, and 3. I think I missed this one. Yeah. This one was actually from Welfare's department. We'll just get this out of the way now. Actual poop. That's an unfortunate hair color for that hairstyle, my guy. We should just clobber these guys, like, instantaneously. Sure. Damn. Who's left? One in Central. What's this one here? Oh, had I not? Oh, I didn't send people for this one. Whoops. I mean, good job. Oh, no, Jesus. All right. Yikes. I'm gonna need therapy after that one. Oh, magic bullet. Thank you, thank you. I mean, it was almost dead. You're right. I keep forgetting that we have Katya here. Should just, at the start of the day, I should just quarantine her in like an elevator or something. Okay, fair enough. I mean, I saw the guy was almost dead, so. Unless she Okos everybody, it's probably fine. Okay. Back to Little Prince. Well, let's take a look here. Has no one done... No, no one did insight work with Little Prince yet, so... We'll send in Lizzie. I don't think she's worked with him yet. 63% is also not bad. And then we'll have her work with the red shoes. If they work 2 times in a row, is it instant death? They turn into like spore zombies or something? They become a -1? I wouldn't be surprised knowing this game. Remembers a piece of a star. Nah, you gotta get quarantined. By that I mean you gotta put on these nice shoes. Priz is doing good. Where's Diva? Diva, sorry, Yukari. Speaking of Diva. Okay, so she worked with Little Prince and then Red Shoes. Yes, yes. Alright, she's clear. And since she did insight work, then the counter for that is done. Meaning we can send someone else in. Oh! Oh, I got scared. I thought someone died. Oh. Okay, Elena, I can't remember where she is, so we'll just check our UI. Should say, like, Bewitched or something. Okay, Uncontrollable. She's from the very top, actually. Huh. I'm surprised that... Oh, maybe I clicked the wrong one. Apparently it's a whole ass 5 times consecutive work with it? Oh! Okay, then I'm here worried. I'm here concerned, like, oh, what if I accidentally send her in a second time? Then we'll have to restart the day. No. Where do you think you're going? Wake up, please. Thank you. Even if Red Shoes does that, it's not really that bad. Okay. Instinct. Personally, I thought 3 is, like, pretty generous still. 5 is surprising. I mean, I guess. Instinct? Yum yum. So I'm perfectly safe by just going 1 and 1. Alright. I don't even have to do that. I could do like 4 and 1, but then I'm kind of worried. And plus, you got to keep track of that, the fact that you're doing insight. Otherwise, it's Clive Falk lowers. Or a 12, or a 12. Could work with you. Charismia and Gem Miner. Another weapon. Seems like a decent weapon, honestly. Damn! Full cleared! Also, sorry, Yum Yum. Not happy about it either. Oh, consecutive, I mean 5 back-to-back works sets it off. But you do still need to do 1 work on another abno for every work you do with it. Fair enough. We'll just keep with this. And honestly, once we're done with the set, it won't really matter after that. Hey, speaking of which, we have exactly enough for another armor. Okay, this is gonna set off the next meltdowns. Let's take a look. Little Prince, we did repression. Little Prince, we did insight. Okay. I think I could do 1 more. And I mean, otherwise, this Clyfoth's just gonna lower by 1. Excuse me. Eyelet, sure. Okay, the next work with him is gonna have to be insight. We'll do it at the start of the next meltdown wave or whatever. I need to keep in mind that Eyelet needs to work with red shoes. In fact, we'll even have we'll start the meltdown by having her work with red shoes. How about that? I'm kind of glad we got Little Prince. His armor's not the best as it's weak to red. Or no, it's weak to black. But resisting red and white's pretty good. Alright, Eyelet. I don't know how Yum Yum fired off the red shoe effect, but I mean, it's fine. Oh, speaking of it, red shoes is the one that's the meltdown one. Purple Noon's a little annoying, but we can work with it. I'm gonna have to get rid of some clerks. We'll just start, I might not even have to deal with it, though. We'll see. I might be able to get away with getting enough energy. If we get to, like, here, and I still don't have enough boxes, then I'll start doing the round robin spaghetti code thing. Eyelet, you had an 80% success rate. Okay, that was looking pretty bad at the start. Okay. We're full on these sets, right? Yeah. 83%. And then someone has to do insight. 63. 65. And then she'll be next in line for red shoes. In the meantime, we'll be working with the other scarier ones. That was attachment, right? Yeah, thank you. I kind of want to watch a zombie movie. Lately, I've been watching on YouTube this one channel. It's called, like, Nerd Explains. Just a dude that talks about horror movies and, like, oh, this is how I would beat the monster in such and such. That was a little middling. That could lower his Clyfoth. Also, once you're healed up, we'll throw you over into red shoes. How about that? Clyfoth is still 2, thankfully. Perfect. And it kind of just, I feel like watching some zombie media. Preferably a movie. I've always wanted to watch Train to Busan, but I never got around to watching it. I don't have a website for movies. If the big DMCA is listening, I mean, I don't have a Netflix subscription, which I don't. I've only had Netflix one time in my life, and it was a free trial in like 2009. That was Insight work with Little Star, right? Or sorry, not Little Prince, not Little Star. Yes, so we're good for another 2. Don't really matter. Yum Yum, sure. Oh, look at Yum Yum! Ah, look at her. That's nice. Either way, I'm gonna see if I can legally find a way to watch Train to Busan. It's a Korean zombie movie I've heard a lot about. That's a lot of boxes. Thank you very much. So let's go back here a bit. Repression with Little Prince. Insight with Little Prince. We could do one more with Little Prince without lowering his Clive off. 67 for repression, sure. Okay. We're cutting it close here, box-wise. We might have to do Purple Noon after all. That was a surprisingly bad work. I feel like nothing there is being a little cranky right now. I'll have someone else gather the boxes then. We haven't worked with MOSB yet this meltdown, so we'll do just that. Yeah. Oh, hey, same brain cell right there. Hello, so it's my boy. Okay, Eyelet, when you're done. Onto the red shoes. I'll have you heal first, though. Play it safe. Or we can just not work with Little Prince anymore for the rest of the work day. If I can afford one more thing, I'll take another armor. Okay, we're getting there with boxes. I need what? 12 for like 42 more boxes? I don't know if I'll be able to make that many. 71%? Come on, Yukari. And Diva. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to do the thing. Just double checking this isn't gonna instantly start it? No. Okay, good. No more works. We see if we have enough boxes. If yes, good. If not, get ready to round robin. I mean, that's looking pretty good. Come on, Diva. My first ever unit. Nice. All right. And I spent my boxes. Yep. Not bad. So the next two Abnos are going to Hakma. Looks like Lizzie got that Prudence up to 5 finally. Nice. Okay. Let's see what we're sending to Hakma. Saved by the bell, indeed. Oh, it's Ugly Duckling again, or whatever. We could get Silent Orchestra back, but I'm looking to lock these in, I think. So we're probably not want to slot in this guy. I missed the DeCapo set, though. That's what we gave the Yum Yum. And having 2 DeCapo sets would be amazing. So do we do the Swan, or do we do... 70 seems to really want to join. It's fine. Okay. What happens when the black swan wakes up from dreaming of a white swan? So we're going to pick this, and then we're going to pick Hakma. I got that right? For the next 2 things, we're going to pick Hakma. Okay, we've already read these many times by now. I've been reliving the same way. Groundhog Day, man. Hey there, Hakma. Or B, I think. I still don't know fully what's going on there. I'm sure we'll find out more. I wonder what his core suppression cutscene's going to be. Because the core suppression cutscenes showed us their lives while they were still human. But what's it going to be for Hakma if he's very recently become a... Wait, was it Hakma the person, or was it Hakma the Sephiroth that sent us those messages? I guess we'll find out. Unless I'm completely off base here and he wasn't the one that was sending us stuff. But I think he was. I think I have that right. Okay, we need to station some units. I'm gonna make some new hires. I have the lob to go around. What is the bonus you get for working here? All stats, I guess. Sure. Okay. Do you guys have at least the baseline of 333? 3? You do. Brooke. Why don't we make that 444? Maybe you can work on that justice yourself. It's fine. It's fine. What else am I gonna use the lob for? Okay, we'll get her a little prince set. You know, there was a hairstyle that we never got officially on NA Alonso Lost Saga that had like this real wavy, bubbly kind of like look to it. I think it was from one of the K-pop heroes we got eventually. It was something like this, yeah. Sure. Welcome aboard, Ava. Nah, actually. It feels a little weird. Isabel. You just look like Joy with green hair. That's just tomato. Karyu. Sure. Oh, it's so expensive. Oh, because I clicked that. You definitely need that. You'll make do without the justice. And then one more. I'll actually decorate this one. HR is perfect, what? I want like a nice blue. Oh, he's perfect. What do you mean? You know what? Sure. I'll give him a different hair color, I guess. Okay. Fine. I don't want to be the boss that skimps out on safety. Even you. Like, what else am I using the lob for, you know? Alright, y'all gotta earn your keep, though. Let's dish out that ego gear. Okay. We will do just one more day. Okay, Brooke. Let's give you this set over here. That kind of looks good. Yeah, that looks good too. Joshua. Sure. Sure. Yeah, this is fine. Although, we'll see what rank this thing is. I might have to send some help over from another department. Okay. We are good. Joshua and Esau? Excuse me? It's, no, it's Jacob. I mean, we do have a Jacob. I clearly have not trained this guy at all, though. It's Jacob and Esau, right? Come on! You got, like, double my playtime in The Binding of Isaac, right? It's been a while since I played Isaac. Same for me, honestly. I figured maybe we could play together. Howdy there. Yomu the Half Phantom. Okay. Let's see. What are you? What the fuck? What? Elijah had a large family to provide for. Excuse me, I thought this was the ugly duckling. Well, Joshua, maybe insight? What the fuck is this? Is your name in reference to Toho, by the way? I've been slowly wanting to get more into that. F-02-70's brothers just blink. It's as if that's the only thing they can do inside the containment unit. Okay, they do white type damage. Looks like inside is decent. It's the Abno that stares at you. Do their eyes follow me? No. This is bizarre. Considering the amount of boxes, this is WoW rank. Weird. Joshua? Homeboy? That's no good. Alright, tell me more. Oh, that's so many boxes. Okay. When the work result was bad, the glyphosate counter lowered, and F-02-70-4's appearance changed. That's more than an appearance change, my guy. When the work result was normal, the glyphosate counter lowered, and F-05's appearance changed. When 5 or more employees died within the facility... Oh, he's a Clerk's Right activist? When 5 or more employees died within the facility, the glyphosate counter lowered with, and F-02-70-1's appearance changed. However, deaths caused by execution bullets were not recognized. Okay, he's a Clerk's Rights activist. Let's send someone else over. Yum yum. Okay, no offense, but it looks like insight isn't the way to go. What is his Clyfoth? Like, what is his... I guess we just gotta find out. Insight did not... Insight seemed okay. I mean, like, maybe 50, maybe 60%. Okay, oh, remember, I wouldn't have recommended it if it was a bad Abno to manage. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm always, like, apprehensive when I see a new Abno, because, like, oh, what if this instantly deletes my weapon? What if this instantly deletes my unit? There goes armor I can't get back anymore, etc. But if that's not the case, then we're good. Okay. I mean, if the result's normal, then that's bad. When her brothers show any sign of pain, F-02-70 will approach them, dragging her exhausted body. Is there something back there? Oh! I just noticed. That one's got a glass glow smile. Whatever that's called. Also, there's like a freaky thing in the back. What is that? Is that like a bell sprout in a iron lung? I can't tell what I'm looking at. Okay, either way, that was what result was that? Was that yellow or was that green? Hang on, I'm gonna look back at the stream. I missed it. Damn it, I missed it. Sorry, screen's blank, I know. Well, I mean, probably be fine, right? When 5 or more employees within the facility panicked, the Clyfoth counter lowered, and F-02-70-2's appearance changed. When 3 abnormalities escapes were confirmed, the Clyfoth counter lowered, and F-02-70-3's appearance changed. Warning, forceful reduction of the Clyfoth counter can also change F-02-70, the actual one, not the dashes. There's something back there. Oh, it was good? Fantastic. I'm a little worried about sending her back in again, but I mean, it's whatever. I can't tell what this thing's, like, maximum Clyfoth might be. If she could get me another 17 boxes, that would be awesome. That's a decent amount of greens. Okay. We're just gonna hard focus on this for now. Because if something happens here that we can't handle, then we'll just restart the day. But I imagine Yum Yum will be fine. Okay, that was middling. That may just be the straw that broke the camel's back. Okay. Are you something that breaks free? No. Well, we can see your current Clyfoth now. Dream of a Black Swan. What the hell? We already knew it was WoW. Huh. Current Qliphotht is 4. What the heck? What is that thing in the background, bro? I really don't know what I'm looking at. So, does this thing... It says the appearance changed, but he fucking lost his legs. Funny thing about Black Swan, its Qliphotht works different from everything else. That's what I was about to suggest. Because it says when the work result is bad, 4 changes. When the work result was normal, 5 changes. When 5 employees died, 1 changes. When 5 or more employees panic, 2 changes. When 3 abnormalities escape, 3 changes. Weird. Each thing that lowers the Qliphotht only happens once. That's so cool! Does that mean I could just keep working with it? Because the work result being normal one has already... That flag's already done. Granted, we're already, like, pretty in the red here, so wait for the next meltdown. Fascinating. I wonder if this thing escapes. I mean, it just looks like a girl getting strangled by her brothers. Yikes. Okay. In that case, back to our regularly scheduled wind chimes. As long as you keep one of its conditions safe, or in check, it's super safe. That's really cool, actually. I really like that. Okay. Well, back to our regularly scheduled workday. Yukari. Go walk your dog. Just in circles in the room. You said that this thing was in a comic, right? But that's no longer canon? Or was that something else? Okay. Lizzie. 78. That's Yum Yum, though. We'll just go with Lizzie. Work with this and then that. It's kind of fascinating. I don't like that this one has that big old grin. Dream of a Black Swan. Okay, we're gonna have 2 lores to read after this workday, and then I'm calling it a night. An aberration of nothing there was in the now dubiously canon webcomic. Okay. Understood. Oh, an aberration. Is that like a variant? I imagine this thing's like the Thing, right? Could probably just take on any form. That was attachment, right? Do note that it can only lower if it changes the appearance, excluding meltdown, and the various other ways it can mess up. Yeah, I'm thinking it said at the end there. Forceful reduction of the Qliphotht counter can also change Dream of a Black Swan. So, the clowns. Prismia. I should lock in Prismia's funny mask, actually, before that changes. Unless Blue Star's gift is better. Movement speed 10 is not terrible. Gem Minor. Aberration, for all intents and purposes, means a different version of an existing abnormality. Yes. Okay. I think in, oh, hang on. Little Prince was Lizzie. She did not work with the red shoes yet. I'm gonna say the suede shoes, but I think that's what's his name? It's an Elvis song. Okay, well, before the next meltdown, we should at least get some boxes from MOSB. I'm curious to learn more about this. Oh, as far as I know, it's implied in its last guidelines. I literally never had a problem with it. Fair enough. Oh, my stomach sinks when I see Angela talk to me. I don't want to look at her. I don't want to think about her. She's in safety. Where are you? Which one's safety? There you are. Oi, oi. Come back to your senses. There you go. Oh, I forgot to give Joy armor again. I'm sorry, Joy. Okay, hopefully I'll remember to do that after this workday. Let me double check. Lizzie worked with the shoes? Yeah. I think since Lizzie has 4 fortitude instead of 5 fortitude, it's doing that. I'll try to remind you. Thank you. If we're gonna cause a meltdown, who was I having work? I think it was Tomato, right? Yeah, he could use some real work on that fortitude. All his other stats are okay. Okay, one of these things is melting down. It's the funny swan. Alright. I don't know what's happening here, man. Okay. How does an abnormality like this come to be? What's the threshold for bad? 8. Okay, we're already past bad. Okay, did anyone work with MOSB, Child of the Galaxy, Black Swan, Red Shoes? Okay, no one's worked with Prince. We'll do this. He's Clyfoth is still at 2. Lizzie. And I know Lizzie worked with the shoes. It's so nice not having to worry about Clyfoth. Now let's start buying these out. I'm guessing white's not... Okay, it's a coin flip. It's not great. Attachment? 0. Okay. Alright. Thought maybe I could show attachment to the actual one and not the Freaky Brothers. Is there a real one back there? Like, clearly the proper Dream of the Black Swan is the girl. Not what I was expecting. Why would Corp make the eyes Abno? Are they stupid? I don't think I know that one. Let's see. Did I have anyone work with Little Prince? Yes. Lizzie, you need to work with Red Shoes, which means someone's gonna get bewitched. At some point, I'll just go through all of my lower level units and I'll buy up to 4 fortitude. So they'll stop getting bewitched by the Red Shoes. Not that it's like a big issue or anything, but, you know. Charismia. Gem Miner. I quite like my facility. Especially compared to my first one. My first one was just a slog. Let's see. Instinct or Repression. Isn't it Temperance for this? Is it? No. Temperance is, 30. I mean, Insight's 55. I thought, yeah. 60 for the, for red. Did she work with the shoes? Blue Star, the Red Shoes, yes. Oh, Temperance. Well, let's take a look. Let's see. Temperance level 2 or lower should not. Oh, it is. Low Temperance. You're right. You're right. You're right. And Temperance is attachment stat. Huh. Okay. Okay, that's fine. May as well work over here. I think I have her glasses on lock. Yeah, so she's never getting the bandages from this guy. Prismia work with Blue Star one more time. Gem Miner. So just double checking. Red Shoes, Little Prince. Okay. 71%, sure. Oh, and since that resets, I mean, I guess it's a coin toss, right? 61.6%. Does white type damage. So you can get me some other boxes. Maybe red or blue is better. What do you mean? I know some Abnos have, like, instead of having a work type, it's like, oh, go kill this Abno for me. Let me fire a bullet for you, etc. Okay, you didn't take much damage. You're working with the shoes. He had red shoes into the end of the game. Ah. The stat for working with it is red, but the stat for being charmed is purple, I guess. Okay, that was actually pretty decent. Repression is slightly better, and what the hell? Carrot-looking legs. So red and blue are actually the best. Interesting. 62.6. How about Yum Yum while we have her here? 74? Sure. I love the Abnos with the special works. Yeah. We have their Frey Shoots right next to Knight of Despair, and we have Red Riding Hooded Mercenary. All badass. Oh yeah, those are some boxes. Huh. I don't get the weird green parts of this, but they're clearly going for, like, Ugly Duckling? Black Swan? I don't know. I guess Black Swan, not necessarily Ugly Duckling. Wait, non-escaping entity. And I wonder what happens. Also, I'm looking forward to reading the... Oh, that's going to be good. We'll read that at the end of the stream. Let's see. It's a black type damage weapon. And the armor is weak to white, but endures black and is resistant to red. That's not bad. That is not bad right there. Worst weapon in the game, by the way? Wait, really? It's a black type weapon with 6 to 7. Short range, I guess. It seems okay to me. I kind of like the funny hat, too. Oh, but the hat, its work speed and success rate at the cost of HP SP. Maybe leaves a little to be desired there. Oh! Yum Yum, no! Your hair! What did they do to you? Ah, shucks. That's minus SP. Well, I guess it's fine. I didn't think she'd get it right away. Oh, this is actually gonna start. Hang on. This is gonna start Amber Dawn, or not Amber Dawn, Green Dawn. Okay, I think everyone's fine. We don't have any weaklings, so I think we're good. The Dawn of Green. One day a question crossed through my mind. Where do we come from? I'm not gonna send Joy, because Joy, we forgot to give her armor again. Down here. Honestly, they're so close here. Nah, it's fine. We'll send... we'll send everybody. Good on the surface, however, be not fooled. The umbrella weapon? I'll take your word for it. Is it at least better than, like, lower ranked stuff? Oh, dude, look at her. She's cool. You can have a red shield. Okay, send everybody except for Matt, because he has the friendly fire gun. This dude right here. Sorry, but if you get caught in an elevator with this guy, you're probably not going to live. We don't want the black swan to get all weird. Or maybe we do. I kind of want to see it. Okay, and there should be one up here. Oh, wait. I may have sent someone from Central. Like, Maritza cannot join the fight. Okay, no. Is that everyone accounted for? Let's take a look. It reflects damage. Weird. I mean, I'll buy it and I'll take a look at the little descriptor. There's 2 in welfare. How did that happen? Oh, there is 2 in welfare. Here you go. I'm just gonna send 1 unit over. My legally distinct clone. Yeah, it's Doubts again. Oh, Red Noon. That's the clown car. Oh, did they kill the one down here? Oh, they completely ignored the one down here. Also, look at the Powerpuff Girls here. That's adorable. In that case, hang on. Legally distinct clone. Go fight this one. There we go. Okay, who's left? 1 in training. Oh, I didn't see you up there, bud. I only saw the one in the elevator. Maybe they won't need the help. Look at them go. There we go. Hello? Where's my pop-up, Angela? Oh, it might be Bina or Hakma. Ah, I see. Ooh, wait, I need you to live. You're giving me a discount on the armors. Okay, there we go. Yeah, Golden rode him. To live was a process full of pain. Relatable. Okay, we've dealt with the clown car before, that's fine. So, I see that it's a non-escaping entity, Alonso. What do you think it does when its Clyfoth hits 0? Well, it seems like almost like a challenge to make the Clyfoth hit 0. We'll have these guys work. Although I do want to maximize. Nah, they need to raise their stats. Go down the list. Diva works over here. Delilah. We definitely won't have enough boxes for the time we get to the noon, but I don't really mind. I have no idea who last worked with Little Prince, but I'm sure I did the shoes thing. I guess we can scroll up to be safe. It's Little Prince, right? I let Little Prince repression work. Oh, it was 3 in a row. Clyfoth lowered. Damn. Okay. Dodd BS. Is that the acronym for this? Dream of a Black Swan. Doabs. Dobbs. Kind of like that. I like MOSB. I like that as an acronym. Next one to work with this, I'll have do Insight, I guess. I'm going to send Yum Yum back over. Which I guess I can just do that with a click here. Okay. They're working up there. Yukari. The clown car doesn't spawn in the same spot every time, right? I feel like I always see it around here. And I think it's one of them, and then it spawns a bunch of little clowns. I'm curious to see what the rest of the thing looks like. I don't think it always spawns in the same place. Damn. Well, apparently this weapon has a unique effect, which makes it bad or something. But we'll take a look. Grandma, go work with the Eldritch Poodle. Excuse me? Who you calling Grandma? Yes, she is my 3rd ever unit, but... that's mean. And look, it's her dog, okay? She's the one that's in charge of it. Look, this is my headcanon here. This thing, the lore implies... I'm just making sure I click the right one. The lore implies that this thing's getting smarter, right? And this thing could breach and end the world or something, yeah? Well, what if we just keep it complacent and we make it think it's a dog? Take it on walks, etc. I mean, if it's happy and it stays in its box, I don't see a problem. Okay. Leaves a little to be desired with the amount of boxes, but that's fine. Is Yum Yum back? Yes. Yum Yum got the gift, by the way. I'm probably gonna hide that because you can hide them visually, right? The ego gifts. 80% for repression, but I'm gonna send her to do insight because I don't want the 3 in a row thing to lower the Clyfoth again. Although, does the Clyfoth lower when the work result is bad? I doubt it'll be bad when it's like 65%. I mean, worst case scenario, maybe we'll move over some units. Okay. 58, 63, sure. I don't remember if Prince charms one or multiple workers. Well, can I free them by... Oh, I should maybe have someone with white weapons. I don't know I don't know how charming works. The only charming I know is red shoes, which coincidentally they're right next to each other. Either way, that wasn't a bad work at all. Okay, so I don't forget, you're immediately gonna go work over here. The hat's a little funny. I'm probably gonna hide it. Hey, we're actually kind of done with them. I don't really need to work with them anymore. Okay, good. I was worried. Oh, you're right. Okay, I get it. I didn't think Yukari Yakumo, Toho hag extraordinaire. Okay, I get you now. I respect it. Okay, I actually started streaming a Toho game last week, which I'll probably do again on Wednesday or Thursday. It's called Fantasy Maiden Wars. It's like Super Robot Wars, but with Toho characters. It seems to kind of like retell all of the storylines. Or maybe not all of the storylines, but it's taking place early on in Toho history, where like the characters don't even know each other yet. And I think that's kind of fascinating. As someone that's been wanting to get back into Toho after not being into it for like a decade, I think it might be a nice thing to play. Might help with that endeavor. How much for the armor? 48, 58. Fair enough. Wait. Oh, the fact that I saw that this had a red border. I'm like, wait, what? Is that an Aleph weapon? No, it's not. We will initiate this with something inconsequential, like tomato. No offense. Okay, we got a clown card to deal with. The harmony of skin. We march from time to time and would share our pleasure. Okay, let's see if there's only one clown car. There's only one clown car. Alright. Ladies, you can have some red shields. Let me double check. I'm kind of worried. 000001. Okay. thing lived a lot longer than I thought it would have. Slow them all down! Damn. Okay, we gotta figure out where those dang clowns went to. 1 in Central, 2 in Training, and maybe we can't really tell down here. Okay, none down here. Okay. Please do not break out their fry shoots. I mean, he doesn't break out, but he'll shoot a bullet somewhere randomly. Where else? 2 in Training. 1 in Central. 2 in Training, really. The Central one is, behavior adjustment. I mean, you're right here, homeboy. You chose a real bad place to warp to. Okay. It says that there's 2 here. But I only see the 1. Maybe they're both on him. There was 2. Surprising. Yet painting a more beautiful appearance. Let's see. I got all the boxes I need from Little Prince at the moment, so we're just gonna ignore them. Fantasy Maiden Wars is peak fan games. Okay, so I haven't been into Toho since I was in high school, like 15 years ago. I love Hiso Tensoku. Hiso Tensoku's official. That's 12.3. I really like, or rather, I love Megamari, Labyrinth of Toho, Toho Pocket Wars. Those are 3 of my favorite games, just in general. And I've been looking to get back into it. All right, Joshua. Congrats. What is this? 6% success rate, and we got 2 of them already. Wow. We're gonna send these guys in. We're probably gonna finish the boxes real soon. Let's see if they can get the hats as well. Let's see. Diva. It's clearly a scorpion, but I call it a clown car because it's a thing that's carrying a bunch of little clowns, alright? I've not played Luna Nights. I did see my friend Prismia stream it, though. Nice. Attaboy. It's a Metroidvania, right? But it's kind of short. At least he told me it was short. I didn't see the whole thing. It looks really pretty, though. Thank you, Diva. I played a bit of Tohovania way back in the day, but my laptop could barely run it. We're talking like 2010. It's been a long-ass time. Okay, I don't know why I'm spectating this. I don't need to worry about this one breaking free. Okay, we'll check out the full set. So far, I think the only Metroidvania I've played from start to finish is Hollow Knight, and I really liked it. So maybe I can try out Luna Nights someday. Prismia. Hikari, I think your dog wants to go on a walk. Oh, I think I moved her down here. Yeah. I was worried about this thing breaking free. 58.6. I guess I don't need to worry about them breaking free, which is so foreign to me. At most, if they get a bad work result, we'll see them change physically again. I'm kind of curious. We have 2 new Abno lores to read in just a little bit. And then I'll call it for the night. Did anyone get the gift from Blueprints? Actually, Lizzie did. Huh. And she only worked with it like once today. I think this might actually be proper dialogue from her. It's a friend of my characters. What the fuck? A character of my friends. Quite the Freudian slip there. My friend Matt. This is his character. I've drawn her before, actually. Not in a hot minute. Okay. One more time. Why not? 54.6. And Ikari. There you are. Well, we need like 50, 40-ish boxes, give or take. In that case, Judgment Bird, I suppose. I'll buy another armor, because those actually seem pretty good. I can't think of a lot of things that do white damage. We're one box short? Are you kidding me? One box? I'll still do it, I guess. Thank you, Angela. I'm gonna send them in until we get the bad work result, because the Clyfoth, they're not gonna break free, right? I mean, you might take a bunch of damage, I guess, but you resist that with the Spore armor. Okay, never mind. We'll call it there. I want to read the lores and head out. So, we're done. Tomato got some stats up. Nice. Lizzie got some stats up. Okay, not bad. Alright, I believe... Remember to give Joy Ego again. Thank you. Everyone's favorite part of the game. None of these are new. I'm gonna re-extract. None of these are new. We just pick whatever and put it in Hakma's department, Alonso? At this point, Yomu, I just want to see the game. I just want to beat the game. So I got a friend that's telling me over on my Twitch chat what to pick. Tarisha's probably the safest. My thoughts exactly. And we're putting it in Hakma. Alright. Okay, we've already read this one multiple times by now. Alright, let's go in Hakma. Who names the Sephira? I'm not sure I'd be happy getting stuck with Hakma. Or are they all named on... They're named from like that tree thing or whatever, right? I'm gonna load into the workday and then we're gonna quit out to the main menu and read the lores. Since there's nothing new to look at right here, but I'm gonna give Joy the Ego first. I don't know what armor yet. Maybe just a Spore. Maybe the Dream of a Black Swan. Oh, Limit Break. The Virtue of Governance. The limit on prudence is increased to 120. Sure. Am I just getting this for free? Yeah, no catch. I thought I had to do a quest normally. Okay. Don't really have a choice. Okay. We're just gonna load in after we give Joy an armor. Alright, Joy. Do we have any good armors here? We do. I'm sorry. I look at the legs and I just think carrots. The green part doesn't help. He's normally translated as Hakma or Chachma. I don't think I like Chachma anymore, if I'm being honest with you. I'll stick with just stick with Hakma, I guess. Temperance 3? Oh, I didn't pick Joy. That looks okay. but apparently there's something weird with the weapon. When attacked, the damage has a chance of being reflected. Believing that it would turn white, the Black Swan wanted to lift the curse by weaving together nettles. All that was left is a worn parasol it once treasured. It yearned to have a dream it would never wake up from, but reality was cruel as ever. Grand Chakma, a la Tales of the Abyss. I know nothing about Tales of the Abyss. The most I've seen from Tales of the Abyss is Luke being in Tales of the World Radiant Mythology. Which, speaking of which, I should probably stream that sometime this week. My Mondays have been locked on streaming Mustache, and my Tuesdays are locked to streaming Lobotomy Corporation. Wait, was Joy missing a weapon? I thought Joy had the yin weapon. Yeah, she has Discord. She was only missing an armor alone, so she's had the spear for a long time. Okay, we're going back to the main menu. Anyway, I got so many things I gotta stream. I gotta finish Miitopia. I gotta finish Touhou Pocket Wars. I want to stream more Fantasy Maiden Wars. I got a lot, man. Etrian Odyssey 2, etc. Did you see what could possibly go wrong about the gimmick? What says the weapon says that it reflects damage, right? Wait. Does it reflect the damage you take back at the enemy or the damage you deal back at you? Because if that has a chance of reflecting the damage back at you, that's dog water, bro. Either way, we are looking for... what were the new ones tonight? We've already read Little Prince, for sure, F-02-70, but what was the other one? Oh, it's back at the abnormality. That doesn't sound bad. Oh, diffraction, whatever. Thank you. I'll take a sip of my water here. O-03-88, Dimensional Refraction Variant. It was a strange phenomenon. It was a phenomenon in and of itself. There was nothing within the unit that could be detected with the naked eye. Just like those that had similar claims some time ago, just because something cannot be seen does not mean it doesn't exist. The containment unit's square length was redacted meters, and this is the cognitive range of the abnormality. The only advice that can be given is to remain cautious and aware of your surroundings. Breathing will become impossible while in range of the abnormality. The area will become a vacuum. Strictly speaking, the abnormality itself is the vacuum phenomenon. Record of death of employee Chomsky. No, not Chomsky. That's another translation for Hawkman. Close enough. Let's see. There was no way to confirm if the abnormality had left its containment unit or not. All of a sudden, Chomsky had stopped in the middle of the corridor and just stood there. The hallway was busy at the time with many a person passing by, and of course, many of these people expressed their discontent for having part of the hallway blocked. Then, all of a sudden, Chomsky's body suddenly rose over 3 meters into the air. His arms and legs were awkwardly stretched out as if he were being crucified. If his legs had still been on the ground, he may have looked as if he were performing an elegant play or doing ballet. Everyone in the hallway stopped to look at him. Then Chomsky started to scream. He screamed like a madman who had witnessed something horrifying. Nobody knew what to do. Some of our employees attempted to pull Chomsky down by the legs. He didn't budge. After that, Chomsky stopped screaming. A short silence followed, and Chomsky opened his mouth, attempting to mutter something. The 2 employees who were trying to pull Chomsky down started to scream. Blood poured down from his body. His arms and legs separated, leaving his limbless body floating in the air. All hell broke loose in the hallway and everyone began running. How to recognize this abnormality is a matter that needs to be discussed further. Currently, we are researching ultraviolet technology that may be able to detect the abnormality using the eyes of a shrimp. But the performance so far has been far from satisfactory. For now, a good method is to have employees entering its containment unit bring a glass cup filled only halfway with water. They will need to place this cup on the floor while working. If the cup begins to slosh, threatening to spill over, the employee must stop working and leave the unit immediately. Fascinating. Oh, you mean like the friendly things that break out, like the funny little bird. I see what you mean now. Because that guy insta-gives you if you attack him. Interesting. Fun fact, that's the exact same way the employees die in-game. Really? Huh. That's kind of neat. I mean, it's grotesque, but that's kind of neat. So is it just a sentient vacuum? And I don't mean like a vacuum to like suck dirt up off the floor, like the vacuum of space. But why is he like crucified? I mean, I understand it maybe like ripping the limbs apart. I don't know. Either way, R.I.P. Chomsky. Okay, I believe these are the only two new Abnos tonight. F-02-70. Dream of a Black Swan. Elijah had a large family to provide for. Her impoverished parents would always say, "Although we don't have anything to pass on to you, we have the most valuable treasure, honesty and diligence. These may not be of great help to you now, but they will make all of you happy someday." One day, a dense fog covered the city. The hazy fog, thought to be a natural phenomenon at first, didn't dissipate even after a few days had passed. Some claimed it was making them feel nauseous or making them retch, but most people thought nothing of it. A lot of people continued to work and go about their days in the fog. Of course, Elijah was one of the few people that had to be okay with it. She was the only family member with a proper job, and the inheritance of poverty had left them in huge debt. Elijah had several brothers, but their wills were broken down after being faced with several failures. Elijah was always tired, but she thought if she just worked a little harder, things would work themselves out. Just like what her parents used to say to her, and just like in fairy tales. Just like the bird who eventually spread its white wings and became the envy of all. Some often left the city to escape the fog. They said the city was done for. Elijah didn't listen. Elijah felt queasy at times. She felt her whole body blistering. Almost there, just a little more. If she held out just a little longer, the clothes made of nettles would be complete. And if she threw them to her brothers she once loved dearly, then the days when her family lived harmoniously could be restored. One day, on the way back home after work, she bumped into a pedestrian running at full speed. Though the pedestrian who crashed into her was at a full sprint, he was unable to get back up, so she offered him a helping hand, asking if he was alright. He slapped her hand away and got up on his own. The pedestrian took a few faltering steps before collapsing again. The man seemed like he was running away from something. He seemed worried that Elijah would hurt him. Elijah tried to ask him what was wrong. However, the pedestrian opened his mouth first. The simple act of opening his mouth seemed labored, so she patiently waited for him to talk. The pedestrian didn't open his mouth to speak. He began to vomit a mixture of blood and waste. The gooey mixture poured out from his mouth at first, then it gushed out from his nose, ears, and eyes. If he hadn't been expelling from all of his orifices, then Elijah might have tried to help him. Elijah thought she heard a shout in the distance. She left the vomiting man behind and started to walk slowly. What happens when the black swan wakes up from dreaming of a white swan? There were many people amidst the fog, some screaming, some laughing, some wielding clubs, some curled up, bodies covered in wounds. Dark, wet, and fetid dregs were scattered all over the ground, covered in footprints. She began to look for her brothers, her family who needed to wear the nettle clothing to be free from the curse, ones whom she shared happy dreams with. She saw her dear brothers in the distance. Elijah fell to her knees and finally started to puke up the thing everyone else was vomiting. The lake ripples gently, as if a number of swans just took flight. What the fuck does any of that mean? Is the nettle thing metaphorical? Like, oh, she's hard at work trying to take her family out of debt. What is the fog? Why is the abnormality her and not everybody that was in that village when the never-ending fog? The lake ripples gently as if a number of swans just took flight. I liked reading that. It gave me more questions than answers though, unfortunately. Maybe we can look up what the abnormality does when it breaks free. Or it doesn't break free, but when the Qliphoth hits 0. I kind of want to see it. But we'll do that another time. Oh, maybe force it to break out next time? That is, something needs to break out 3 times. 5 employees need to die. Bad result, normal result. And I think that's it. Maybe one more. Alright. Thanks for watching. I will be back tomorrow, same time, with something. I haven't decided yet. Either Fantasy Maiden Wars, Toho Pocket Wars, maybe some art I've been wanting to draw. Or, you know, the Clifoth Meltdown. Oh! You know what? That's way easier. You're totally right, homeboy. Rave, if you want to hang out in a bit, let me know. We'll need to see if Prismia is available. I don't know if he started streaming yet or not. But if he has, he hates it when I do this. If Prismia is live, check him out over at youtube.com/@PrismiaArkin. He's one of my boys. Check him out. We stream together every Saturday. I do Lob Corp every Tuesday, by the way, if you want to see more of that. Tune in next week. Have a great rest of your night. Why not? Here's some pizza. I was just looking at this the whole time. I'm looking at my art, or one of my folders, one of my download folders, because I have to get my art back every time. You know, the Lob Corp art. So this entire time I've just been looking at this pizza. So you know what? I think I'm gonna make some pizza. Have a great rest of your night. Bye. Homemade, by the way.